Hello and welcome to Bay of Funny Fortunes. My name is Natalie. I'm an empath, intuitive card reader, and a visionary. I'm here today to do the weekly reading for the sign of Pisces for the week of April 10th through to the 16th, 2017. I've already shuffled my cards really well and cleansed them and have them prepared. I'll give them one more quick go through so you guys can see. One more. These are your cards right here. Let's get right into it. Waste no time. Pisces, first card. The tarot's brought to your attention is Nine of Wands for your Monday, and it represents defense. Card number 2, Queen of Wands. She's all about passion, and this is on your Tuesday. Number 3, Wednesday, Nine of Swords. A little bit of anxiety going on. Your Thursday, Ten of Swords, endings. Oh boy, you're on a roll, Pisces. Just on a roll. I don't want to see any more swords. That's much better. Ten of Pentacles, luck is on your Friday. We like to see that one any day of the week. Your Saturday, the Knight of Pentacles. It's all about loyalty. And your final card on your Sunday, Nine of Pentacles, and it's all about gratitude. All right, let's get right into it. All right, so your very first card on your Monday, on April the 10th, is Nine of Wands. It's all about defense. So nobody, I'm laughing, because that's how my Mondays usually go. I'm on the defense with somebody. Usually the powers that be, if you know what I mean. This card brings about challenges, hard work, rigidity, a feeling of protection over something on Monday. The advice of the card is to protect what belongs to you. You're going to have a lot of things on your mind that you need to be on top of on Monday. So the card is suggesting that you clear up some mental space in your head for what is about to come to you on Monday. This card also brings forth to tell you that it sees you exerting yourself in some way, feeling very protective that day over your job, over property, defending your actions as well. And that's where that defense comes in, because you're on the defense on Monday. Yes, I do see somebody protecting something. It's a thing. It's standing in front of and protecting, blocking, not letting anything through. Can't get anything else out of that. Sorry. Remain diligent in anything that you take on Monday. Don't take anything for granted, like, okay, that's good, it's done, it's a done deal, it's taken care of, I can release that now, I can let that go. The card is suggesting not so quick. So anything you come at you on Monday, defensive, protective, very rigid, no wiggle room for some situations at all. Making the point, this is what it is. It is nothing more. It is nothing less. And I will guard this and I will protect this. This is my baby. That's for some of you on Monday. That's all I got. Queen of Wands on Tuesday. She represents passion. So this queen she can be an actual person in your life. She can also be an energy as well. But she's all about passion. Passions are going to come to the surface on Tuesday. She's very talkative. She's very dynamic. She leads by example. This is how you can recognize this person in your life on Tuesday. She is the type of person that has belief in everybody. She's the type of person that wants to see you fill your potential. So you may have a great, team leader there in a way. Your own cheerleading squad, cheering you on, but making you believe and helping you to see that they know that you can get through something. And she may come in real handy on Tuesday. Some of you may be needing that extra boost of confidence, an outside opinion other than your own. Get an honest opinion on that's what you're looking for. So somebody can give you some feedback, so that you're not you're afraid of being narrow-minded and you don't want to go there. This woman is going to help fulfill that. This woman tries to bring out the best of your abilities at all times. One thing that sets her off, and she finds extremely frustrating, people that are closed off from their emotions, that never show them. Those people just hide their emotions. There's no such thing. There are people that do that. They put up a wall. There's just a wall. It's around them all the time, like some kind of fortress. And they'll never let anybody in to see. She can't deal with people like that. She finds them extremely aggravating, agitating, and irritating to her, because she just can't figure it out. Sometimes, Pisces, this is the you card as well. You could be the one that's in there as support for somebody else, trying to instill some belief in them as well. Maybe you're the one that wants to see the best in everybody be brought forward for the rest of the world to see. The card is here to tell you as well, now's the time to honor any talents that you've been sitting on. That could have to do with the arts. It could have to do with people, communications, something you're really good at, mediating, anything like that. It could come to the forefront for you. You might find yourself mediating between two groups of people or just two people, or situations in general where you have to play the middle guy. You're the one that has to kind of like keep it all together and make sure nothing spills out, holding a situation in place until it's safe for you to let go of it and stand on its own, like a baby taking its first step. There's something there that you're going to be highly protective of. The advice is to follow your intuition on this Tuesday and to make the best decision in any relationships that you can, and continue working on any projects that you have at this time as well. Some of the relationships, personal relationships, are going to take a little bit of work on Tuesday. I feel rigidity in that department. Somebody doesn't want to bend at all. Somebody's not wanting to bend to the other person. They're standing their ground. They're holding their ground. Whether that's right or wrong is unbeknownst to me. I can't tell you that. I just know that somebody out there, some Pisces, is going to stand their ground on an issue on Tuesday. Your keywords are leadership, creativity, and intuition, strength, relationships, and my favorite word in the English language, the planet over, integrity. Integrity will come into question. I just heard, we'll see how rigid and strong and protective you really can be. That's what I just heard for somebody. You're going to find out what you're made of. You're made of the right stuff. You have the integrity to stand by and protect something with everything you've got. That's what the card is bringing forth on Tuesday. It's kind of a screwy day. All right, Wednesday, a day that nobody really cares about. 9 of Swords represents anxiety. And all that means is that somebody has a lot of things on their mind. A lot of things are playing on their mind. Because swords are all about the mind, and decisions must be made. Choices must be brought forth. The hammer time I'm hearing. It's hammer time on some choices that some of you have to make. This has been keeping you awake for a couple of nights. You're nerve-wracked about it a little bit. A lot of nail chewing going on. Somebody can't even think this whole situation through without losing their breath, having their breath taken away, almost on bordering on panic, whatever this is. Somebody's making a big purchase item like a home or a brand new top-of-the-line vehicle, and you've never done anything like this before. And there's the worry. Worry, worry, worry. Should I or shouldn't I? Do I really want to make this much of a commitment? Because commitment's popping right into the forefront with this card. making long-term commitments, and they have you worried. That's all I have to say about that card. That's about it. Long-term commitments. Ten of Swords, all about endings. Again, making decisions. Do I go on? Do I stay? Do I go? Do I start over? These are very, very heavy questions that are on your mind at this time, Pisces. Do I start this new thing? Do I really want to start this? Because once I start it, I can't not finish it. Do I have the wherewithal to get involved? For some of you, this is a serious relationship. I'm seeing somebody that's been alone for a long time, just gravitating around life, all on their own and all solo, and they've been quite fine by that. And then suddenly they meet the person, the one. And for all the beautiful things that it brings you, you're not sure if you're ready for that change, that next step. And you're scared. So this is weighing heavy on your mind because you've got your emotional side and then you've got your intellect side. And your intellect is saying, I like my life just the way it is. I was going along just fine. And now all of a sudden there's this other person and it's getting so, I'm starting to believe that I can't live without them in my life. And do I really want to go there? Do I want to raise complications in my life? I like my life the way it is. Some of you are digging your heels into the sand kind of thing and refusing to move. And you can't come up with a solid decision. For some of you, this could bring forth some news as well on this Thursday that may be shocking. Neither good nor bad, just shocking. Things that you thought you knew about, things that you thought that you were on top of, you thought you knew it all. That's what I'm hearing. They thought they knew it all, that they had the insides and the outsides all covered, and you didn't. There was a great big chunk that was missing and being kept hidden and being kept secret, and it's going to come forward on this Thursday for you. It could involve a degree of drama, which means emotional drama or confrontational drama as well, such as in a dispute or an argument for some of you on Thursday. Whenever this card does arrive in a reading, it does tell the truth with what's going on, and you see what needs to be released. For some of you, the shock that comes out is going to be the end of a certain situation. Decision will be made for you. And you have fretted, and you have worried, and you've worried, and you've fretted. And the advice of the card, let it go. Walk away. Turn your back and walk away. That's the advice of the card. Focus on your present rather than dwelling on your past. It's a waste of energy. Some of you are going to find that quite easy to do. I've just been waiting for the go-ahead to leave. I've just been waiting for that moment. So that's what I'm hearing there. Your keywords are completion, release, drama, transformation, victimhood, truth, or shock. That's going to bring some endings. The truth and the shock is going to bring some endings to some dynamic relationships within your personal life. And on your Friday, isn't this beautiful? 10 of Pentacles, all about luck. When this card shows up, it usually indicates for, remember, it's general reading. I wish it was for all. I would send it your way if it were for all. But it shows and is here to tell you that there's money on its way to you. For some of you, this is going to be an unexpected windfall. This could be a lottery win. This could be a huge, huge bonus. This could be a scratch a ticket win, and you win $5,000. This kind of thing. This could also be left through family members, wills and testaments. This kind of thing. It's unexpected. You may be aware that somebody passed on, but you had no idea your name was on the list of one of the receivers of the gifts that this person is leaving behind. And for some of you, this is a monetary gift. Meant to go that they may have seen a lack or something you needed or wanted and thought, if I die before them, I'm going to make sure they get what they need. And that's what the money is meant for. This is going to be feel-good money that you can go and you can spend on anything in any way, in any shape, in any form that you choose to. You choose your good idea and good practice to calm down. Calm down when the money comes in and take a little bit of time. And I don't mean an hour or two, but I mean, take a half a week to a week and think about what you're going to do with this money. Really stop. Wait for the excitement to subside and the wonder and the shock of it all to leave you so that you can make logical decisions for that money. Also at this time, there's going to be some families that are going to be joined by love through engagement, life commitments, weddings, babies being born, between two families, and that brings the families together. There could even be an announcement of a wedding coming up. Some of you may be hearing this, Pisces. Your keywords are love and luck, money, generosity, family, and completeness. What a great, great Friday this is going to be for you. Just a great day. Your Saturday, Knight of Pentacles, is all about loyalty. And this is for your Saturday. So, again, as with one of the other cards, this is either an actual person or this is an energy that is very slow, very steady, very methodical, a movement with care, all movement with care. If this is an actual person, this could be surprising to some of you because this person's not exactly charming. He doesn't have the it factor. He isn't super likable by everybody, but he's very loyal. He has what counts, where it counts. Very loyal, very trustworthy. He's often taken very seriously by those around him. That may be one way or several ways of recognizing this person in your life. He often shows up in readings that show good business dealings. He's also associated with a good home. So the guy comes from a really good background, a really strong, solid financial, family-oriented background. He carries that with him. And it's his way of showing the world that I am who I say I am. I value the important things in life. And if I value you, I value you as important as everything else in my life. So if you have to go to this guy, if somebody that you have to go to for support of any kind, or as a friend, someone to talk to, someone that you need to speak with, this is the guy to go to. He will always, always, always express your better interest at heart. He doesn't get personally pulled into it. He has an objective way about him. He tells it like it is. He's a very factual person. He doesn't beat around the bush, and he doesn't waste time with sugarcoating things. He believes life is too short. If you say one thing, then you mean it. And if something's said back to you, you accept it and you rebut that. Whatever, you waste no time. Some people find him a little standoffish. So if that's somebody in your life, that's somebody you're going to be dealing with and gravitating towards. The card's also here to tell you that any big life decisions you have to make on this Saturday, either or, now's the time to do it. The energies are in the right place for the bigger picture, for what's coming up down the road. This can be an exciting card because it can bring great gifts or great rewards to you as well. Excuse me. Order and property, trust. These are things that are associated with this card on this Saturday. So look for that person on Saturday is what you need to do, Pisces. Your next card and your last card is the Nine of Pentacles, and it's all about gratitude for your Sunday. So the advice of this card is devote more time and money to your interest, your own personal interest, into your home. Appreciate all the good things that are around you right now. What a great day to do that and to contemplate on a Sunday. What is it that I'm grateful for in my life? I need to acknowledge these things. You're going to be feeling a nudge to do that. Maybe take a walk, take a cop a squat on the beach, or in a little wooded green space, and maybe just at home with your feet up in the silence of the moment. Maybe it's quiet and you're looking around. You're going, you know what? I'm hearing you had something to compare this to. You're looking around your own home and going, I've got it good compared to. Something happens earlier in the week, and you're comparing your life to theirs and your material worth and your material wealth in your home. And you're thinking to yourself, after what I've seen this week, I'm living like a king or a queen, whatever the person should be. I'm living like royalty. This is amazing, how grateful, because there, but for the grace of God go I could be that other person today that I was shown how horrendous their life can be, and how they have so little, and how they work so hard and they continue to struggle. And you're feeling extremely blessed is how you're feeling. If not blessed, then very, very lucky. Because we can all start out our life with good intentions. Some of us get, it's like that cane that reaches and grabs you by the neck and pulls you back out of the way, and says, well, you're going to stay here for a while. And you say, no, I'm not. I'm not being held down. But geez, it's like running in one spot for some of you, and you're trying to fight your way ahead. But one of you in particular are going to be feeling over the moon grateful for your life and what you have, because you had something to compare it to in the past week. Your keywords for this card are leisure and luxury, home, abundance, independence, and yes, you're feeling very, very generous at the same time. Some of you are going to put some more effort into your garden to update your gardens. The inside of your home, the outside of your home, you're putting extra time. Summer's coming. And some of you are going to put the time in on yourself with new wardrobes, maybe losing a few pounds, maybe gaining a few pounds. Who knows? Somebody could be getting a breast job come spring. They've been saving all winter for it. I just heard that. As silly as that sounds. Make your space very comfortable, Pisces, so that you're relaxed. Don't become a prisoner within your own home. Don't become the type of person that once you sterilize your home, you expect it to stay that way for the next month, because it isn't realistic. You've got to make your home so comfortable, so warm, and so welcoming that nobody feels like they're afraid to walk on and crush your carpet, kind of thing. They'll walk around it. They don't want to crush it. They're looking for coasters all over the house because they don't want to lay a drink down anywhere. They're nervous and uptight, and you don't want that in your home, Pisces. You don't want that at all. Think comfort, relaxation, and make it so that if you were going and visiting you would never be in any hurry to leave. That is the highest compliment that you can be given as far as your personal life and your personal home go. So, anyways, come here. There we go, a little better. I'd like to thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed that reading, Pisces. I hope it resonated with some of you. I'd like to thank all current subscribers to Bay of Fundy Fortunes. You guys are the seabed floor that holds the waters to the mightiest tides in the world, the sweet Bay of Fundy. And without you guys, there'd be no point to any of it. Thank you so, so much for sticking around. I'd like to also say thank you for all your shares, because that's a high compliment for a tarot reader to see that the videos are shared. It's wonderful. Thank you so much. Your likes, you're not likes, ups and downs and all that good stuff. Your comments, I love your comments. I always take time to read the comments. I usually make a cup of tea when I sit down to do that, because it takes a while to get through them all and answer them all. If you're new to YouTube as well, the red subscription button, if you click that below this video window, you'll be notified every time Bay of Fundy Fortune posts any new videos. You won't miss anything. And subscriptions are free if you're new to YouTube. And also, if you like this reading and you think you'd like a private reading, I do offer the service. Look down below in the more in description area. Click on it. It'll drop down. Read through it once. Grab my email that I use for everything. Everything's done through that email. And you can just send me off a letter and we'll take it from there. For now, for the rest of you, for anybody that's ever looking for me, you know where you can find me. Right here, sitting in my spot, or down below, walking along the water's edge, the greatest tides in the world, the mighty Bay of Fundy. And I'm always waiting on the next high tide. Thank you, and see you all back in about a week. Bye-bye.